Welcome back to Optional Class, the D&D actual play show hosted by me, Emma, your DM. With me are once again some of my closest family and friends. How are we doing today?
So good.
Let's go. All right.
Oh my god, we're having a festival.
Festival today. Yeah, we're back for episode 2 of our first campaign, The Hallowed Dark. Act 1, The Years of Light. If you haven't seen us before, I would probably recommend going back and rewatching that first. You're only one behind, so it's fine.
Good news.
Are we ready to jump into episode 2?
Let's go.
So
Nice.
little bit of a recap. We met our
God, I
4
have to be anxious
players.
again.
All of our children. We have Jude Beiter playing Andy, Wren Leopold playing Yarrow, Rowan Beiter playing Henry, and Adrien Weiss playing Clary Sage. And then me playing literally everyone else. Last session, we met our 4 small heroes, both in stature, some of them, and also age. And they've all gotten together the morning of the Festival of Light. Big deal in this small town. And you guys had all just come together for the first time. Some of you for the first time ever, and some of you for the first time today. And we're getting into some trouble together. Ekiel and Henry had been convincing the gang to go on a little bit of a cookie heist, looking for Adrien, Andy, and Ekiel's father's famous cookies that he hides around the house for adventuring practice.
Adrien, you're not supposed to say anything about the cookie heist.
That's my apologies. I do apologize. Sorry. Right. What cookie? What are we talking about?
I'm not quite sure. Honestly.
I'll explain it to you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Right.
Don't worry.
Oh, I should. Okay.
We can't plan the heist if you're here.
That's right. All right. Hi, Clary. Nice to see you again. I am just gonna go over there. He points to the weapon rack. He's like, I'm gonna go over there and just mind my own business. Don't worry about me. Sort of exaggeratedly is wonder what they're up to. And goes over and just starts rearranging all of the weapons.
So it's like a thing. Adrien hides the cookies. We find the cookies. He pretends he doesn't know about it.
Exactly.
So that's why you don't have to ask him first.
Yes.
Okay, then if he's okay with it, then
I prefer to ask him anyway. He would just give them to us if we ask, but
This is more fun, though. Isn't that right, Ekiel?
Yeah.
Henry and Ekiel like it, so.
okay.
So we like cookies, Andy.
I do like cookies.
We do like
The
cookies.
are really
we
good.
like the cookies are good.
My mom helps bake them. They've got little nuts inside. Oh,
That does sound very good.
They're the best cookies.
Today they're going to be a couple days old because Dad made them a few days ago. Usually we do it right after he makes them and they're still warm from the oven.
Right.
So this is what I'm thinking. We need a distraction. Yarrow, you're new.
Well,
Yeah.
first we should, see if anyone's in the house, right? To distract.
A stakeout.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom's still inside.
Okay.
So we
Take
gotta
that over.
distract her.
So Yarrow, what you need to do is you're new here. So I need you to go in and distract Mrs. Willow-Watcher and ask lots of questions and get her out of the kitchen.
Wouldn't it make more sense for one of her children to do that?
No, I have to be with Henry.
Besides, you're new here, so you don't know everything. So you could super easily be like, can you show me where the bathroom is? Can you show me where Ekiel's room is? Can you show me where the books are?
Plus, if Andy does it, well, she'll know. Because
Doesn't she
Andy's her
already
kid.
know?
Well, yes, but the point is to not. No. She'll know that Andy's trying to distract her, and if I do it, she'll also know because I'm really bad at lying.
She is.
The worst.
So, I won't be doing the heist?
No, this is
distraction
part
is
of the
part of it.
heist. It's like the most important part. Without the distraction, we can't have a heist. We need the distraction to have the heist. Do you follow? It's the most important. You have the most important job.
Hey, can I do an insight check
Yeah, I'm also gonna
to
do
see
it.
like what is going on in Yarrow's brain right now?
Absolutely.
Can I also? Well, I have an 11 if I am allowed to
This
have an
is
insight check.
13.
That's gonna be a question. They're rolling insight checks on Yarrow.
Yeah, what's your emotional state like?
Yeah, 13 and 11.
You nervous?
Very anxious.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's definitely... There is a sense of, familiarity and not wanting there to be familiarity, I think. There is anxiety, and also I think I rolled pretty low, so I think there's a pretty obvious to anyone who's actually trying to insight, like, oh, she just met this people, she does not know where she is, she does not know where this house is or where she is supposed to go, and now they all want her to go someplace and leave.
Andy is going to grab Yarrow's like hand and be like, "Come on, I'll go with you." And like,
Okay, so that's two distractions.
Yarrow, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Why are you so nervous?
Children.
I'm not nervous.
You've been nervous. I don't know. You seemed nervous before. You seem nervous now.
Well,
There's nothing to worry about.
Asana's really nice.
Like I said, Mrs. Willow-Watcher knows that this is happening. So, like, you'll go in there, you're going to be like, where's the bathroom? And she'll be like, I'll take you. And it's going to be like, she'll know what's going on. And then you'll just meet us out back and we'll have cookies.
And then, you can say where's the best place to go have, food or something, and she'll say the Brightberry Tavern. Or you can ask where to get toys, and she'll say that, the toy store. Just ask about the town.
okay. Sure.
if you start walking towards the house,
Yeah, I don't think Yarrow knows anything else that she could do, so she
Andy,
starts
like,
walking.
I'm
pushing.
gonna like go with you, and as soon as we get a little bit further away, I'm gonna like lean kind of close to you, and I'm gonna be like, we can look for the cookies on our own. I don't think they'd be mad. No. If we find them first, then there's nothing for them to be mad about. Would that be more fun? Cool.
You just go in the back door, it leads kind of directly into the kitchen. Isana, your mother, is like at the little halfling-sized stove, and is just like cooking away.
I would love to try to be as stealthy as I can, because as far as Yarrow's aware, I've heard stories of heists, and all I've heard about isn't the distraction part, it's only the stealth part. So, like, I'm like, this is how you do a
Give me
heist.
stealth checks.
I will also stealth, yeah.
Got a -1.
I have a +2. Oh god, so I got a 16.
And I got a 4.
Cool. Isana's like cutting up the
I'm doing like comic sneak.
Yeah. Just turns around, sees you, goes, oh! Turns back to the stove and is like, I am just thinking to myself, there's no one in the kitchen. If I were you, I would look in some of the cupboards.
She is.
It's just like chopping some veggies to make a soup.
She's the one who taught Clary to lie.
Point to like the cupboards. Lower high. I'm kind of short, so you take high and I'll take low.
That's good. And
If
Yarrow,
you
like,
need a step stool,
Yes.
there's one in the corner.
this is an interesting song. I don't think, is this a folk song?
Maybe. I think it's one of those songs that kind of Guides, travelers.
Like a shining star in the night sky.
Like a will-o'-the-wisp.
And you're a Willow-Watcher, so it works. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what a brilliant child. I really hope she likes carrots. And she does like look over her shoulder at you.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Henry is going to come like rolling through the door.
Give me a dexterity check.
Followed by
Are you
Clary.
also rolling through the door?
Why the fuck? Yes,
Give me a
absolutely.
dexterity check.
Why the hell not? Ooh, okay. Just a dex check? That is a 15.
It's athletics
Athletics?
or acrobatics.
acrobatics?
Is still
15.
On a 10.
How does Ezekiel do on his roll? Because he's also like
He's definitely rolling,
I think we may have done this before.
we've done this.
Maybe?
Ezekiel comes in first, drops, gets like one hand out, does like a shoulder roll that's like mostly good, pretty quiet, and manages to come up and like kind of stumbles, like shoulder rolls are meant to like go down and like come back to standing. So he like kind of rolls, kind of fumbles out a little bit and like stumbles forward but gets up. Clary, I'm really feeling just comes in like full forward roll, but doesn't try to like get back up to their feet, just like full
Army
like
crawls out of
somersault. And then just like army crawls pretty quietly. Henry, I think, gets a little excited with a 10. Gets like kind of excited, manages to do a roll, but isn't like quiet about it. And like sort of like runs into something like as you come back up.
I'm trying.
At this point,
These
Yarrow
also aren't my clothes.
tries.
Yeah, the shoes
Yeah.
trip you up. It's the shoes
Yeah.
are just a little
They're
too
a bit big.
big.
They're not my shoes.
I do like an exaggerated like, and I sneak over to the cupboards.
Yeah, are you guys? If you guys are being stealthy, I'm gonna need stealth checks for you guys. And
While this is happening, can I do an investigation check in the lower
12.
cupboard?
Yeah, I would like
That's
to also
a-
do an investigation check.
okay,
9. 9 for me.
cool. Isana's just kind of and goes, and there are more children. I hope that you all like carrots. I will make some bread later. I'm assuming you're all eating here.
This is such an interesting song.
Just like,
There we go. My investigation is a 17.
13.
cool. So you're searching the high cupboards. Do you get the steps still? That was pointed
No,
out.
I climb up.
Oh, you just climb up?
I climb up because I'm trying to be like in the zone, you know?
Gotcha.
I'm like motioning for EQ to like get down on all fours.
I am going to need an
EQ's
athletics
back.
check if you try to climb onto the counter.
Can,
Do I have to roll athletics to climb
can
it?
I ask to get a lift from?
I'll let
Yeah, you can attempt. You're gonna
The
attempt
boost.
to use the
Yes.
2.5 foot tall 10-year-old
As a
as
step
a step
I was
stool.
rolling.
But it's teamwork, so it's
acrobatics to climb
different.
on.
So can they have the help action?
I will allow this out
Yes!
because I really want this image.
Let's go team, let's go team. I have a -3 to athletics.
Good God.
Okay.
-3 is an 11.
Yeah, I think on an 11, you can't really climb on Andy, but I think that Andy like manages to like drop down a little bit onto all fours, and you like climb on his back, and he sort of like manages to like push himself up as best he can, and you can sort of like clamber up.
Exactly where they are.
And you start rooting through the cupboard. You like open it up. You find there's like
My 17 investigation. That shit's easy.
yeah, your 17 investigation. This is easy. This is the kitchen. This is there's food.
I used to hang out with our chef.
Exactly. And you open the cupboard up, and you see there's like some bags of grain. There's some veggies. There's no cookies, not in this cupboard. But there is like a bunch of like other stuff that you find. You find ingredients for cookies, some flour, some nuts,
I think Clary's gonna do a barrel roll over to another cupboard and start.
just full barrel roll.
Just the Shatner.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like on EQ's back, digging through one of the other cupboards.
Yes.
Cool. Give me an investigate check for you
Yeah, I
guys.
got 14 to be up in the back. by
Yeah,
the way.
my
You
usual.
successfully like bear like legs around waist, like shimmy up to legs over shoulders.
my usual two kids
I
in
got
trench coat
8.
partner is
Yes.
temporarily trench coating another kid. So
It's okay. I'm on the counter now.
Yeah,
you
you're
can
okay.
now do
Okay.
it.
I got an
I'm
8
thinking lower
for
lower
investigate.
coverage. So that's
Oh yeah,
still
can I
10.
look in the lower?
Ooh. Okay, that's for investigation. Dirty 20.
10.
On a 10, you open it up and you find all of your mom's pots and pans. You do dig through because your dad has been known to sometimes hide the cookies in the pots and pans, but you find mostly pots and pans. You, Henry, find a bunch of the dishes. Yuki was like, damn, they moved the dishes.
Just to mess with them.
Yuki's like, this is always like, dishes have never been here before. What are the dishes doing here? And your mother's just like, well, sometimes we need to mix it up a little bit for you.
Oh my god! Andrew just cut his hand off!
Henry just yelled.
Yarrow looks genuinely
A
horrified.
deception check.
Oh my god.
Can I do a wisdom saving throw to see if she's successful?
That's good. That's a good one.
not.
No!
I got a 19.
I'm gonna do a wisdom save to see if I am successfully deceived.
I'm also
Absolutely.
doing an insight check.
Oh my god. I should probably also better
First.
insight check.
Oh yeah, no, I 100%
That one.
believe her.
I believe her.
Nat 1. I'm sure Clary fully
Yeah,
believes.
Isana cutting up and just goes, well, that's nice, dear. On her 20
What?
insight, on her nat 20 insight, just like sees right through this and is like, that's lovely. Hope we go well in the soup tonight.
He's not even here!
Aren't you gonna like go check on that?
Hello.
Clary's like watching, horrified, with like her arm still in the cupboard.
This is the importance of a distraction.
What did you roll on your
Investigation.
Investigate.
A dirty 20.
a dirty 20? On a dirty 20, you like slide literally between Isana and the stove. To like, he's like, there's like a little cupboard like off to the side, and you like don't go around her. You she like kind of like shuffles back. She continues cooking.
over, she's like 4 feet tall.
Yeah, as you like slide like on the ground, army crawl between her and the like stove. Come over, like open the cupboard and find like a little like wrapped like bowl of cookies, like under where the sink like the water like the water bucket and things hangs.
Move out.
Don't
and I
eat
Pop
too-
off the counter very
I'm gonna roll
ungracefully.
with the cookies.
give me an athletics
Of course
check.
yeah. -3?
Of course.
11.
You managed to land. You just
Okay.
stumble a
This
little
is
bit,
the best I've ever done
but
in
you
athletics
managed
in my
to
life.
land. And as you guys like all run out, she's like, "Make sure you don't eat too many. There's soup tonight."
As we leave, I'm gonna be like, thanks, Mom!
Of course, darling. You come outside to where Adrien. Everybody, give me an insight check on Adrien.
Ooh, that wasn't that bad.
That's a
Oh,
14.
Nat 1.
I got a 14.
Hey!
Nat 1. This is the second Nat 1 in a row I've rolled on
The
this. and
two
it
of
is in
you
jail.
just see Adrien, like standing a little ways off in the house. The two older kids, you two, see Adrien fully like leap away from the window. He was watching.
Adorable!
And just like saying like as he's like reading a book, he's like
I'm writing in my notes,
you're
successful
back.
cookie heist.
How did the heist go? Sorry. How did whatever you were doing inside go?
Claire's just hiding the cookies behind her back.
It was so good. We should all go play now, though.
Right, of course.
Asana said there's soup for dinner.
Yeah, it's a vegetables. Yarrow, you eat vegetables, meats.
Yes, of course.
I believe we're doing some sort of like rabbit stew tonight. You're always welcome to stay over.
It's really
My
good.
mom's a great cook.
I would love to, assuming my parents are alright with that.
I don't see why that would be a problem. I'll ask them for you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it went well. Whatever it was you were doing inside.
Yep. Let's go, guys.
All right. Don't forget the festivals today. Please stay together. I will be out front at the booth for Miracle outside the church. If you need anything, Andy, you have some money?
Yeah. I'm gonna like search my pockets.
I've got some too, if you don't.
I think I should.
If not, he had to like a silver piece. He's like, well, here you go. You
Thanks,
can break
Dad.
that.
Oh, and Dad,
Yes.
what time is the arena?
The arena's going to be open all day. The City Watch has had. They're going to have like various bouts throughout the day. It's open the whole time though. There is going to be kind of like a big like feast-ish thing around like dusk. Don't have to eat there. Like I said, Asana's making some stew because she prefers more of that. It's sort of like barbecue smoky. She prefers more like stews and like roasted, not so much like on an open fire sort of thing. So there's gonna be that too. But there's gonna be like a big thing, some entertainment tonight. So we can just meet there at dusk around like 5:30. Yeah.
That sounds good.
All right.
Mr. Willow-Watcher?
Yes.
Do you know...
Adrien, please.
Okay. Do you know where my parents will be so that I can ask if I can be in the arena?
Oh, no, they didn't say. Just not a problem. I'm your tutor, and I give you full permission to do what you want.
Right.
Don't worry. If I got you. He's like, you do what you want.
Okay.
Do you have like a sword or something?
I'm trained in swords.
I showed her.
Oh,
Already.
the two of you planning on going in today?
Yes.
Okay,
Clary? You don't have to. It's up to you.
I'll try.
Alright, well, the three of you come with me. And he comes over and leads you to, like, that, more, like, human-sized table. He's like, alright, Clary, what do you like?
Well, I know about axes and hammers, but they're kind of heavy.
Oh, it's okay, I've
So-
got some light ones here.
Well, Andy, you use that one. I'll try that one. And I
Okay.
indicate a rapier.
Yeah,
Little kid rapier.
he picks up one of the rapiers and, like, hands it over. He's like, now this is really useful for stabbing people. Not so much like a slashing weapon. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. There you go, yeah, it's a
Stabbing.
stabbing motion.
Stabbing people.
Yeah, if you want a slashing, and you see he reaches up
I
and
draw
takes
mine
a,
and like demonstrate.
yeah, and you see, like, if you want a
wonderful.
slashing weapon, slashing
you.
weapons look more like this. And he reaches up and grips, like, the big halberd, and, like, hefts it up and, like
3 feet taller than all of us.
Yeah.
Even the tallest.
he's like, slashing weapons usually have a blade more like this.
Oh,
It's just like the blade of the halberd.
That's
He's like,
nice of you, Adrien, but that's way too big for me.
no, I didn't mean this one. But I've got some, this is mine, but I've got some smaller like slashing weapons over here. I've got like an axe here. He's just like a dulled, like tiny like one-handed battle axe. I think I've got like one of those ones with the dual blades, but it's like hand size, not like two-handed. He's like, I've got one of these. I've got some like little axes. You see like little like hand axes. More like you would see like a hatchet style thing. He's like, I've got some hammers here. There's just like a small like little war hammer. These all would sort of fit you.
Okay. I think we'll go. Can I try the hammer?
Of course. He picks up like the war hammer, the little hammer thing, and hands it to you. Yeah, it's like a picture kind of like a little sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like a very small head, but it is like dense. Like, here you go.
And Clary's gonna test it out.
Yeah, if you want to test it out, you can give me like an athletics check.
Great. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the thing. She's only like familiar with like these dwarven weapons that do not use dex. That's a 2. Wait, athletics?
Yeah.
That's not a natural one, but a 1.
Ooh. How does Clary feel about that hammer?
It just feels really unwieldy and clumsy, and she's not used to. I mean, she's she doesn't feel like comfortable. She feels overbalanced a
Okay.
little bit.
So he's like, so not that one.
No, thank you.
What about this? And he just picks up like a little like, it's kind of like a tomahawk axe. So it has like a one blade, but it has like a little bit of a spike on the other side. And he's like, why don't you try this?
Do I roll to give it a try? Or, yeah. Again, athletics? Or...
I believe axes are strength based, so yeah, athletics.
Okay. Oh, that is a nat 1. This is back in jail. What the...
Clary does not want to be in this arena.
Yeah, well, strength is not Clary's strength. Yeah.
Alright, so not that.
No, thank you.
And he just takes it back and puts it back. Okay, so he picks up like a long dagger. So not a short sword. Definitely still like a dagger or a knife, but it's like longer than like, it's not like a little thing. He's like, here, why don't you try this? Nice triangular shaped blade.
I think I like this.
This you can make acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, we're gonna do acrobatics with this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, that is a...
There we go.
11! Yeah!
So I think that you kind of practice. He's like, so you can stab with it. You can also slash with it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. You can go ahead and keep that.
Thank you.
It's for you.
Yay.
All right, Henry, go up. He like throws his halberd like over his back, and he's like, "What do you want?"
I like that. It's like a double-sided like battle axe.
Oh, love that for you. Love that for you.
He picks up. He's like, "It might be a little heavy, but let's see." And he'll hand it over. Give me an athletics check.
I love her.
That is an 11.
Yeah, so I think he like shows you how to use it. He's like, all right, so he's like, this is like a two-handed, so you really gotta like swing. It's not great for like it's not great for fast fighting. He's like, this is a sort of weapon that ends a fight, not something that starts one. So in a fight, when he like takes his own halberd, which is also like this big two-handed, he kind of steps back. He's like, so when they're coming at you, like it's got so mine has some reach. Yours doesn't have quite as much reach to it. But when something's coming at you, this is meant to like barrel through and break it, rather than avoid or defend yourself. This is a weapon meant to, like I said, end a fight. So when they come at you, you want to get like a nice big swing. There's nothing subtle about a weapon like this. So it's just gonna be a nice. And he turns like towards where there's like this big like dummy made of like wood, and he swings his own halberd blade out the same way that he's showing you to, and sinks the blade 5.5 inches into the wood before yanking it out. He's like, so why don't you give that a try?
My mom's gonna hate this so much.
You want that?
I was just gonna rear back and just swing with all my might.
It is a blunted weapon, so it does not cut into it.
Still gonna do it.
But you know, like
Bludgeoning damage.
But you know when you hit something with like a narrow but blunted object and it doesn't like cut, but it like dents.
Yeah.
You like dent the wood like a good 1/2 inch. All right, think we found your weapon. Now, Yarrow, what about you?
I think Yarrow instantly, she starts to look at all of the different swords she's tried to train.
And there's also like bows, arrows, stuff like that.
No, she stays the hell away from the bows
There's
and
even
arrows.
like a trident here. There's like some wild stuff.
I think Yarrow is largely torn between, I think she looks at a short sword for a second, and then I think she looks at a rapier because she's most trained in like a sort of fencing style. But I think she also looks and she sees a slightly nautical, more nautical weapon, like a saber or like something you'd see in the Navy. And she sort of also eyes that. I think she's... I'm gonna make a roll to see if she goes with the one that she thinks she should or the one that she...
Henry wants something as unladylike as humanly possible.
I'm gonna use this dice because it's treating me better. Probably wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
Okay, 0 plus 0. 14. I think Yarrow will grab the scimitar and try it out. Or a saber.
The saber.
The saber. Same.
Yeah, and he kind of smiles. He's like, that's a great weapon. It's a great slashing weapon. See how it's got blade on one side?
Mm-hmm.
That's great for defense. Because when you block something, he like puts his halberd down and picks up like a big, like sharpened saber. He's like, because when you block something and he slams it, he like drives it into the dummy and then slams his hand along the blunted side and leverages deeper. He's like, you can really like lean into it, literally. It's also great for combat because if you're locked up with your sword partner and he kind of like gently knocks his sword against yours, he's like, you can brace it and keep them from coming at you. Now, it is a dangerous move because you don't want them to like, get your other arm, but it's something that can be done.
Okay. Yarrow's a little blown away by all of this because this is so much more savage than any other sort of training she's gotten. It's always been very, like, refined. So she's a little out of her depth, but I think, would that be an acrobatics check to try to slash it? Athletics? Please don't say athletics, it's dex. It's a dex weapon. Don't make me get -3.
So if it's a dex weapon, I'd say it's like it'll be acrobatics, a dex check.
So it's only -1 this time. Which dice will be kind to me?
This.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Do we want to try an untested one?
The others have not been greeting me
There's
well.
these two I haven't used.
Do you want to borrow the one of mine that is not in jail?
No.
Doesn't belong in jail. It's gonna go to jail.
This is your fault!
Yeah, so you roll. Yeah, so how does the saber feel to Yarrow as Yarrow
I
goes
think Yarrow tries to sort of push back against the sort of like very light block that Adrien's doing and just fully drops it. Maybe a different one.
It's all right. He reaches out, picks it up, and just puts it back. He's like, we've got lots of different weapons here.
She sort of will go now to the one she thinks she should have done instead, after desperately failing at the one that she wanted, and is going to take the rapier.
That's actually sad.
That's actually heartbreaking.
Right. And I guess acrobatics for a rapier.
Mm-hmm.
We'll do my old faithful that is all over the place. Okay, acrobatics, -1 for a 12.
Yeah, so I mean you've trained with rapiers before. I think on a 12 you have like pretty good, very like learned form.
Yes.
Very good, Yarrow.
Thank you. Insight.
Andy fights with a rapier too. Isn't that right, Andy?
Mhm.
You like stabbing? But a rapier is like a stabbing motion. It's very what I'm looking for. It's very controlled in some ways.
Yes.
Yeah? What? You don't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. But if you wanted, he sort of passes his halberd to the other side, to his other
I
hand.
thought you were about to say something very different.
No.
I have a 5 strength.
He passes his halberd to the other hand. It sort of like rummages around. The weapons are not laid out super
No.
nicely. Some of them that are like more commonly used are, but most of them are just like flung in. He kind of roots around for a minute and pulls out a blunted scimitar. And he's like, now this, as he flips it in his hand and passes the hilt to you, he's like, now this is a little bit different. It's another slashing weapon, kind of like the saber. It's a little bit less nautical. It's a little bit more. The sorts of people that carry these are pirates, are wanderers, and it's a little bit just a little bit different than maybe something you've seen before. Why don't you give this one a try? Just like the saber, it only has it has a blade on one side. But unlike the saber, it's not, you can't like block with it the way that you can. So you could carry like a shield or even a second scimitar in your hand, if you wanted.
I really want this one to work. Come on, Dice. Tell me my story. Tell me a good story, Dice. Tell me a good story, Dice.
Story.
7. So obviously less practiced than the rapier.
Less practice than the rapier, but I think on a 7 you kind of get...
But okay for a child holding it the first time.
I think on a 7, and this will be up to Yarrow. You did not beat the 10 of like, you know how this works.
Yes.
But you did fairly well. So I think it's up to Yarrow. Does Yarrow want the weapon that you did well with? That you know you did well with? Or does Yarrow want the weapon that Yarrow wants?
Really depends on how much I think of my parents right now.
And Edward sort of like, Edward sort of like gets out, he's got like his halberd like kind of propping him. He's like, you know, not everyone is good with a weapon at first. You should have seen me the first time I picked this up. I knocked everything over. I still do sometimes. I knock everything over. You know, sometimes it's just a little bit of practice.
Maybe, well, for an arena, I'd want to be good. So maybe I'll do that, but could we learn this one in lessons?
You can practice whatever you want in lessons. That's what lessons are for. They're for learning things. Practicing.
Okay.
So why don't you take this? And he hands you the rapier. It's like, why don't you take that for today? You can fight in the arena with that. And why don't you take this? And he hands you the scimitar for practice. Alright?
Okay.
And he's gonna stand up and give me an insight check on Adrien, quick.
Okay. 19.
He stands up with his halberd in one hand, turns around and knocks all of the weapons off of the table with the halberd as he like goes to put it back up. He just swings his arm like to go like put it in the other hand and just fully like takes out half the weapons and just goes, oops. I guess we'll get to that later.
I think, unfortunately for the first time today, even though I think, you know, I can tell that is, Yarrow can tell.
Yarrow can tell it was that he did it on purpose, but not to make fun of Yarrow.
I think, for the first time today, Yarrow laughs a little bit. Just a little.
Right, now you guys gonna go and have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, if you need me, you know where I am, right? Alright. Everybody, you have your money. You have your money. Henry, do you have money? Henry probably has, like, you probably stole something from your dad on your way
I'm
down.
assuming I have something I either took from my father or he, like, gave to me at some point.
You probably have, like, a silver piece.
I've got a little bit.
Oh.
Just enough.
Alright, well, why don't you guys go have some fun?
You'll have to
And I will see you, maybe I'll see you at the arena fight. Alright? Alright. And he's like gonna like herd all of you.
Or I guess before Adrien leaves, can
Is
I...
Ezekiel still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got his sword.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel has his short sword.
Can I go back to the table that's like my height?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna like look at my dad. And
Who's just like watching you curiously.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at my sword, which is this kind of tiny, dainty little stabbing weapon.
Do you want something different, Andy?
I'm gonna look and see if there's a me-sized halberd.
There is a little Hugh size. So Adrien is 6'4". His halberd is like 7 feet and some change.
So cute.
Because it's like the top of like the where the blade is about 7 feet, and there's like a pike on it that's like a couple, like 6 more inches. It's like 7.5 feet tall. You're about 2.5 feet tall. There is like a 3 and some change foot halberd with a little like dulled blade.
It's so cute.
I'm gonna grab it, and I'm gonna go over to the dummy, and I'm gonna try to like swing at what I imagine are its knees.
Give me a strength check or an athletics check.
Andy.
Andy.
You swing this halberd again. It is not blunt. It is not sharp. It is a blunted weapon. But you do swing this with all of the fury and strength that your 2.5 foot halfling self has, and you swing it in, and you do manage to dent that wood. And you try, and your dad is heaving at you.
I'm gonna take this.
Your dad might be crying a little bit.
And we're just has this like giant 2-bladed battle axe. Like,
I have a rapier. Yarrow goes to take the scimitar with her, and then is like, "This might be a bit much to carry through the festival. Can I leave it here and then come back for?"
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Seriously,
I don't need 2 swords for a festival.
Clary's, I think, looking a little jealously at Henry's axe. A little bit. I mean, all the great dwarven heroes like carry something like that, or like a big hammer and
Wait, Clary,
a little dagger, a dagger.
does Clary say that out loud?
I don't know. I'm not sure that she's. I think this is an inside thought, actually, a rare occurrence for Clary.
Adrien,
But
do you mind if Andy does an insight check on Clary?
absolutely, go ahead. I mean, because Clary is very much staring at the axe.
as like Henry's like showing it off.
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Again?
Jesus.
Natural
Dude,
20.
you're the only one who's gotten any nat 20s.
I got one on the
Yeah,
finding the
You're right,
cookies.
you're right. It's
So,
the 10-year-olds.
I guess I'll tell you what's going on in Clary's head then with that.
Oh yeah, Andy sees right through you.
Andy sees
Yeah,
all.
Clary, you guys have all been able to like do these feats of strength. That's like traditionally like something that Clary, maybe feels like she should be able to do. She should be able to like wield this like traditional weapon that would be traditional for her to wield, but she doesn't have the strength for it. And her uncle is the blacksmith. Her cousins are all athletic.
I'm gonna.
She's like, well, this is, I don't know. I think she's on the fence about how she feels about it. Because, she is an individualistic person, but at the same time, belonging is important.
Yeah. I'm
Henry's
gonna go
driven
up
by
to you,
internal rage.
and I'm gonna take my rapier, which I've been wearing, the one that Adrien and I like painted the handle on together. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna test out something new today. So if you want to test out something new today,
I'll try it. Thank you. Just gonna stab the dummy.
Yeah, give me.
My heart.
Do you want to roll or do you just want to take it and go?
Just take it and go.
Take
honestly.
it and go.
Yeah, I mean, this is again also not a traditional strength-based weapon, but it's it's still something that someone that she looks up to uses, or someone that she I don't know, she's seen, I think, you training before, and also Yarrow uses it, and Yarrow's like super cool. So
Adrien
Yarrow's,
watches.
I'm so happy that's an inside thought, or Yarrow would lose it.
yeah, that was an inside thought. These are
Adrien watches the exchange between Clary and Andy. Gets like that like half a smile on his face, and as all of the kids like start running off, just go over like puts a hand on like Andy's shoulder, and it's just like, you'll make a wonderful paladin someday, son. And then like off you go, and like shuttles Andy off to join the rest of you.
off we go.
Off we go.
What a happy scene.
And you guys make your way. At this point, like when you guys were coming up, like the festival was getting ready, but it's now been like maybe like an hour or so between like the cookie heist and then figuring out the weapons and running into each other. And the festival's like fully set up at this point. It's probably like mid-morning at this point. So the sun's high, it's shining down. It's like that first like kind of like nice day of spring where it's like cold enough that you're not like, I'm dying of heat right now. But you don't like need like winter clothes. You're like good in your like dresses and trousers and overshirts, and all of that. And you come out and you step around the church and it is just full of activity. There are people everywhere. There's flowers like strewn across, like flower petals strewn across the cobblestones. There are like lights, like little lanterns and flowers and candles like strung up along houses. You see there are like various booths set up. Henry, you see like your parents are like way off at one end. Like your dad's like up on like a stage, like just talking with somebody. You see like down like the center of the town, like almost like right outside the church, where like there's this big cobblestone area. There's like a fire pit that's been set up, and you can see people are like roasting food. They've got like chicken wings or rabbit and things like that. You can just like kind of like roasting marshmallows. You can just like go up and like take one and like go and like roast it yourself.
Don't know how I feel about
Poultry?
that one.
Me neither.
Don't know how I feel about that. That's a much longer roasting than a
Poultry
marshmallow.
on the bone.
Yeah, but it's you can go up and like roast your lunch. And
Rotisserie chicken.
Yarrow is looking at all of
Rotisserie
this.
chicken.
yeah, and you
Clary's
like go
very
and like
concerned
roast
about
it.
an outbreak of
It's like
someone
the
else.
Jack in the Box.
Clary considers going to get her dad.
Yeah, your parents are watching.
Okay.
I mean, there are people like watching, but it's like one of those where like you can like go and like figure out like how do you want your food cooked? Like how do you want it seasoned? How do you want it cooked? It's like very like potluck style, but for like
Street
a
fair.
whole town.
Yeah.
Yarrow looks like she just stepped into like a different plane of existence right
Yeah,
now. Like
this
full
is-
like culture shock right
This
now.
is insane. Everybody is talking. Everybody is laughing. As you guys kind of like make your way down the street, you see the Brightberry Tavern. Like the doors are flung wide open. Music and laughter and people are like spilling in and out. Some carrying like things of ale. Others are like running around like eating their food and like their drinks, and they're talking and laughing. You hear music coming from inside as like local musicians are kind of playing. You see, like I said, there are various booths set up from various people who are either like selling or giving things away. So what do you guys do? You're in this festival.
I am a little overwhelmed, so I just try one of the cookies before anything.
It's not warm because it was baked, but it's
Yeah,
but
I gotta try one.
It is buttery. It is like the right amount of soft and the right amount of crispy. You can taste like the roasted nuts inside. It is delicious.
Clary's also gonna have a nibble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys.
It's cookie time. It's cookie time.
You guys eat the cookies. Those cookies are fantastic.
So what do you do here?
Yeah. So for context, there are lots of things to do.
You're so clueless.
Yeah, there are a couple of different stands that you guys like really recognize. There is one set up, those of you who are from town. The little like kind of like novelty store where like it has like a bakery, it has all kinds of stuff run by Willow and Orin Grayridge. They have like little booths set up with like little games. And they have like prizes of like baked goods or like little knickknacks and toys for the kids. Like I said before, Mohammed and Annabelle Jassan, who run the like the little like library, and they have like they run the library and they also take care of like the little temple to Ogma, the god of knowledge, who's like a god that they worship outside. And they have like a little like booth with like different books that you can like come and take, and it's kind of like a free book thing. Come and like check out the book, see what's up. And you see like they're outside, kind of just like hanging out, talking with people. Their son Phelan is like running around somewhere. You see the blacksmith, Tolmar, Clary, your uncle, is like out there doing like some blacksmithing stuff, just like
with his hammer.
yeah, just like he's doing it like not really as a show, but he's kind of like taking like orders for like little things. So he's like hammering maybe like some little like decorative things for people to like have. And his apprentice Eldon is helping out.
Is that like my cousin?
No, it's just
some random.
just another person.
Okay.
He's
Is
just
he making a ring?
Okay, I
Sorry.
know that's a joke, but I actually did like see a blacksmith
know.
live blacksmithing at a fair
He
in
could be.
Budapest once.
Does he specialize in
And
rings?
He does not.
I did get
He is
an
an
iron
apprentice.
D6
You should have done that.
forged.
Yeah, but
That's
he is
that's
that's
so
cool.
cool.
Not one that he forged in front of me because it would have been too hot, but like
Yeah.
one that he had previously forged.
That's
But Eldon's there. He's like taking orders. This is Eldon
Thank you.
Oakridge. Thank you. And Eldon is like taking like orders and like helping Tolmar out.
Can you tell me more about Eldon? Just because
Yeah.
this is my uncle's apprentice, I should probably know.
He's a 17-year-old from town. He's not related to you.
No.
His parents
Human?
are like some farmers. His parents were some
I said
farmers.
human.
Oh yes, he's human.
What did you think?
I think he said he.
He.
And I was like, yes, the he. It is he, him, thank you. And Eldon, so he's like the son of some farmers who wanted to be a blacksmith, and your uncle like helped him out by taking him in as an apprentice about 2 years ago.
Nice.
So he's like steadily working his way up there. But you can see he's like showing off some of the things that they have for sale. Some of the knickknacks, some of the armor, some of the like little weapon things. Again, you guys are like a farming town, so like armor isn't like a huge thing that your uncle does,
Probably
unless
not,
it's
no.
like for the city watch. But he does have like some like basic weapons because like even farmers and things need to be able to like defend themselves, even if it's like against animals. So he's got like some stuff, but they also do like knick-knacky things like stuff for like chains for doors, locks, things like that. They more industrial blacksmithing as well, fencing, wheel like things like wheel fixins, like all that for carts. Like they do a lot of like industrial stuff as well as like more like traditional like weapons and armor smith. So we've got like a bunch of stuff there. But yeah, so Eldon's just the son of some farmers. He helps out. You probably know him more just conversationally. Yeah, he's not part of your family. He doesn't like come to any of the family stuff, but you're like familiar with him. So it's like some of them, and then the city watch has their little like ring set up at the far end of town.
Do you want to play a game?
Sure. Games are always fun.
I'm gonna go over to like the stands at the toy shop.
I will follow.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
of course I follow.
yeah, Willow and Orin are there. Outside, you see like kind of hanging around. You see their oldest daughter Solana is like helping like rally some of the other town's kids. While their middle child Killian, who's about Henry's about you and Ekiel's age.
Okay.
And Yarrow, but you don't know Killian. But you probably see him from classes.
Cool.
He's kind of like just hanging out, like reading a book. And you see that River, their youngest child, who's about 8, a little younger than Clary and Andy, is like sitting around like eating a baked good that she may have won or may have pilfered. And she's got like a little scruffy dog next to her. It's like the family pet. She's like scratching him and like partially like feeding him the baked good.
What's the dog's name?
The dog's name is Spot.
I go over to Spot and I'm like, "Hi, Spot!" And I like squish him behind the ears.
The second I see that it is okay to pet Spot, Yarrow goes over. Hello?
Trying to shake his
No, I was trying to let him sniff my hand.
Spot is about 8 years old. He's very
Yeah.
scruffy. He's an old
Paw.
scruffy dog. He's kind of like an old scruffy looking dog. But he's like,
Quick, boy, shake my hand. No, I give him some scritches.
Hi, buddy.
his like eyes roll back. He kind of like plops over.
There's no chocolate in these cookies, right? They're like nut cookies.
Yeah.
Are you allergic?
No, for the dog.
They're like nut cookies.
I slip Spot a cookie and wink at him. Good boy, Spot.
We know we're not moving on from the dog. This is the rest of the episode.
Sort of like flops down. Like looking at all of you up. And Oren sort of comes over and he's like, "Hi, you kids, like you kids having fun enjoying the festival? You must be
Yarrow.
Arch, right?
Yes, sir.
Right,
She's my friend.
Mine too.
She's all our friends.
All our friends. We're all friends.
Feels very aggressive.
Clary's
okay.
to show off. You know, this
Okay.
okay. You remember the
Yeah, I met your parents earlier. I met your parents very briefly earlier. Were you here to play a game?
Yeah.
Right, so we got a couple of games here. And you sort of like turn around, you see there's like one that's like, you can, it's kind of like a pin in the tail of the donkey. He's like, so this one we can blindfold you and you can try to stick this tail onto this, wood where they've like wood burned like a little donkey into it. He's like, so we've got this. Over here we have like a little bobbing for apples. And he's like, you get one of the apples, and all of them have like a number painted on the side. And if you get the highest number, you get an extra prize. Just the apple.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
You all want to play?
Yeah.
All right. I'll just do it one at a time. So, I'm gonna need 2 rolls from everybody. One is gonna be dexterity. Probably an apple. What would it be to grab an apple with your mouth? The sleight of a hand?
Sleight of mouth.
Sleight of mouth. Yeah.
Also, to clarify, Yarrow does not go first. Does she see everyone dunking their heads in?
Oh, everyone
for this?
100%
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, Clary's not going first. Clary's feeling a little
Henry will 100%
insecure
go
after
Henry
the
will go
events
first.
of this
So
afternoon.
Henry, I'm gonna call it and make it a sleight of hand. Just a sleight of hand.
That is a 9.
On a 9, you manage to grab one of the apples and then roll a d6 for me.
I got 3.
Okay, so you dunk your full head in, grab the apple, come up, and there's like a little 3 painted like on the bottom of it. And then you can eat the apple.
I'll go.
Yeah.
You're already rolling.
That is an 18 plus 2 is a dirty 20.
Wow.
You go in, get like a solid grip on the apple with your teeth. You're under there for like a kind of a hot minute as you're like, wait, I want to like get like the right.
Is he drowning?
No, he's fine.
And then we'll give you that d6.
5.
You get a 5. You just had a little 5 written on the bottom.
You can go.
I'll go. Okay, that is that's an 8.
An 8, you manage to you grab the apple.
Yay.
Slightly less of a solid grip. Andy almost took a bite out of it under the water.
3.
Okay, and yours has like a little 3 written
Yes.
on it.
I have to do this as daintily as possible to not mess up my braids. And so I try to eye where the apples are and aim.
You can also roll with disadvantage if you would so choose.
I think Yarrow sees that everyone else isn't going too dainty, and so I'm more just trying to aim. So I'm just gonna do a normal flavoring
Yeah,
it.
like if you're going to do this daintily enough that it will inhibit your ability.
No,
but if you just want to
I
like
will
keep
only
an eye
go
on
this deep, not this deep.
Wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful.
And he's dripping water.
Oh yeah, like your shirt's
Henry's braids were like, she went so
Oh,
far.
it was almost good, and it's a 5.
On a 5, you like just barely.
Stem.
You like grab it by the stem and like.
Good job!
4.
And yours is a 4 on the bottom, so I believe that means Andy had the highest number. So Edward's like, there you go. And he sort of like gestures, like, there's like a little table with like little knickknacks and like some baked goods. And he's like, you feel free.
Is there a towel? It's okay if there
Clary
isn't, it's
offers
fine.
the edge of her apron. There are grass stains
Henry
on
just
it.
wipes it off on like.
I make
his
sure
sleeve for
it does not get on. I try to make sure it doesn't get on my clothes and that my hair is fine.
You know, Henry's hair is dripping. Her shirt is
Yeah,
now
so
wet.
there's just like some little toys and things, like a little wooden horse, a little wooden cart,
Yeah. If there's
some baked goods.
like, I don't know, like a little wooden or metal like person figure.
Yeah, there's like a little wooden figurine.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll be like, oh, he looks cool.
So Henry is the epitome of
I have a bad idea. So she's kind of looking. She's just like looking around the festival, seeing if there's anything that's like interesting that catches her eye. That's maybe like, oh, that could be like super cool or like interesting. If I roll perception check, can I do that?
sure, and then I'm gonna need a little bit more specification on what
I think
exactly
Henry is looking for something that looks. She's been to a lot of these.
Mhm.
We have this every year as well. I think she's looking for something that's different.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh, that is a 13.
There's a lot different this year, you notice. The festival, in some respects, you're always very familiar with this festival, but in some respects, this festival is bigger than usual. You see, there seems to be like more stands. It's not just the people in the town. There are farmers, with their little farm stands and things selling like their jams from over the winter. Like I said, to clear up some of that space for next harvest. So it's like all those they're trying to sell like all those preserved goods that they've had. You notice that, and there's just more of them than usual. I think what like really catches your eye though is the unfamiliar that you're kind of already familiar with. Yarrow's here. You see your dad up on that stage. You can still sort of like see up on that stage, and you see that Caspian and Cypress are standing there with him. And you see not just Caspian and Cypress, but there's a third man. A third man, he's somewhat tall. It looks human from where you're standing. Dressed very oddly for this.
Mm-hmm.
He's got like this bright blue and black top that's like very open. He's a younger man, not definitely younger you think than your parents, but he's got like this like blue and black top, nice pants, very nice. What you notice is he has very nice boots, very nice like rings on his fingers. That you can see sort of like glinting as he's gesturing and talking to Yarrow's parents and your own. And he has a very nice like hat that he's wearing. And he's like talking.
Okay.
The description is not who I thought it was going to be.
Did you think it was going to be your uncle?
No. As he's like sort of just talking and gesturing, and like clearly like laughing. And you see Yarrow's parents are like smiling and laughing with him at like
They know
whatever
how to
it
do
is that
that.
he's at whatever it is. Shit, Jesus.
Sorry.
Whatever it is that he's said.
Okay, can I get a reading of my parents?
Your parents are also laughing and talking. They seem like genuinely amused by whatever it is that this man is saying.
If I look over and see this, do I get any read on knowing who this person is from any stories, maybe?
Absolutely. Give me a history check.
Because I'm kind of like, because I haven't
in dice.
met Yarrow's parents, but I
Something
know who they are, and I think
And
I
it's obvious.
I think it's obvious. So
who
I
they
think
are.
I would kind of like flag Yarrow and be like,
is
do
actually.
you know who that is?
I don't.
I don't.
Would that be perception or investigation or
Probably
history?
I'm gonna say because you're trying to figure out if you know who he is. I'm gonna say it's a history.
History. 7.
On a 7, he's pretty far away. You can
I'm rolling
see.
so bad.
Yeah, you can see what he's wearing because compared to the more earth tones that a lot of the town wears,
He's in
it's
bright.
cheap. He's and even compared to your parents who do wear like dark colored clothes, but like bright dark
Yes.
reds, dark
Golds.
golds, things
You know.
like that. This man is in bright
Mhm.
blue,
Interesting.
which is uncommon. And I think Yarrow on a 7, you can't get like a good look at who he is, but I think that you recognize some of his type.
I do, yeah.
From talking to him and from like witnessing and like how he's talking and gesturing, and this like bright blue. This is clearly a man of some wealth.
Absolutely.
Can I look at him
You absolutely
and
can.
see if I know who he is?
There's no way Clary knows.
Yeah.
Clary has noticed
'Cause, like-
none of this. No.
Well, it's not that she hasn't noticed. It's just that
So
she's never
Our dice have been rolling all around the board.
Yeah.
Clary's never been
Andy
exposed
has
to
no
any
idea.
wealthy people.
Like I said, Yarrow's probably the only one with any sort of grasp on, if not who specifically this man is, what kind of man this is. I think that Yarrow, you may not recognize this man, one, because of distance, two, because you may not you might not know who he is, but you know the type.
That's
And I think that
aristocrat.
you know this man is an entertainer of some kind.
I just sort of look at him once and then I go, oh, look, they have a bird.
And you say that and move on. Yeah.
And then I go to do the pin the tail on the donkey game.
So and that is something that is new.
Fascinating.
Your parents orchestrate the festival, so I think that you hear like, oh, it's a bard, and I think that immediately.
I think Henry's immediately like, I want to talk to, like, I need
Yeah,
to talk to this
on
person.
your
There's
perception
something,
check, you're
yes.
like, my parents have never once. They don't bring in entertainment.
Entertainment.
Entertainment is always from the town. They
To
don't
impress my
bring
family.
people in for this.
Maybe.
And I think that sparks your interest. But you want to play pin the tail
Yes,
on the
I
donkey?
do.
Okay.
That's the only other game I remember that they had.
Yeah.
Clary
So
is emboldened by her success at the apples to join
yeah.
them.
So
and be interested in
Will
other
is the one
games
that
as well.
needs to. It's like this slightly like elderly woman, not like super old, but like maybe older than you and some of your parents. Like this long like curly blonde hair, and she's like, okay, like here, just tie this around your eyes, okay? Blindfold you. Okay, so we see that, and then we're gonna put you here. Just kind of like maneuvers you. So we're just gonna spin you a little bit, and then you can pin on the donkey. Try to pin as close as you can.
Which direction is the donkey? The one I'm facing?
Do you think so?
That's the one. Oh dear.
Do you remember where the donkey was?
Well, I was spun.
How
So
many times?
Can I do like a wisdom check to see if I
Yeah,
can get
you
the right direction?
yeah, she kind of puts you. There's like a
I figure they face me in general, but like still.
yeah, and there's like the wood burned donkey was like in front of you, and there were two like little wooden like so it's like a little cubby that they kind of put you in and then spun
Okay,
you. So
that's
like
not as bad.
no, like there's
It's not
somebody.
an open space.
There's like
Yeah, you know that's
gonna
why
go
I
in the
gotta
right
check.
general
there's like
Okay.
somebody there to like
Yara's
keep
just
you from
never
wandering.
seen a game like this before, so I'm not sure
Yeah.
she knows that.
Yeah, and then
Fair.
yeah, they like explain it to you.
Okay.
So I
In
am.
that case, I'll just go ahead and try.
Yeah,
to
so I'm going to need a wisdom to see what direction you
Well, I'm in a cubby.
go,
Okay.
and then
Wisdom general or any like
probably
Specific.
perception.
perception?
To see if you can figure out
I'm
which
proficient in that.
like what direction to go
Which
in,
of
and then
my
a sleight of hand to
Many
try to pin.
D20s will mess with me today. Okay. Perception?
Mhm.
21.
Fantastic.
Okay.
And then give me a sleight of hand to see just how close you get.
17. Okay.
You are spun. Stop spinning. Sort of like like move for a little bit.
I'm so determined.
Move with like complete faith and pin the tail like almost directly on the donkey.
Good job!
That's amazing.
Oh, did anyone take the
Yeah, Willow takes the blindfold off and is like, and you see that you like almost got it perfectly.
And that's how it was supposed to be.
And I was like, that's perfect, and you get to pick a prize now.
What prizes are there? Are there any little trinkets that would look pretty
There's
and nice to my parents?
there are a couple of things. There's a little wood and like blacksmith. So it's like kind of blacksmith and like spun onto wood. Like a little flower.
I'll take the little flower.
So pretty.
Wonderful, excellent choice. Tomar helped make that. The blacksmith.
Oh, yes!
That's my
That's
uncle.
lovely. Wonderful.
Did anyone else want to play?
I'll try.
All right, give me then a wisdom,
Wisdom.
a perception to see.
This is going right back in jail because the wisdom. We don't have any like saving or proficiency.
It's a perception check.
It's perception.
so-
Oh, perception check. Yeah, that's a 6. Back in jail with you. And then the other one's what?
A sleight of hand.
That's a nat one. Both of these back in jail. Jesus.
Yeah, you pick the wrong wall, and just like pin the tail, in a random spot. And Willow like does clap politely. And she's like,
Fiddlesticks.
excellent job. And then she like
Thank
offers
you.
you a baked good.
I eat it morosely.
I'll go.
Okay, same rolls.
Perception. I got a not great. 6.
Yep. And I'll give you the sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, I got a 13.
So same, you pick the same wall as Clary did, and managed to confidently pin it on a blank wall.
Yep.
And then again, there's like polite clapping and like from the other kids, and they like give you like a baked good.
Can I see that Clary is sad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to go. I'm gonna be like, I want to go.
Of course, Andy.
You're the sweetest kid in the world. I know exactly
I
what this is gonna be.
want
God.
to go in the wrong direction on purpose.
You can elect to
Yeah.
fail the. Actually, yeah, you can fully just elect to like pick a random direction
Awesome. Yep.
and not even try.
And I'm going to be so confident, knowing that I am in completely the wrong place. I'm going to be so confident in sticking it in the wall.
Yeah.
This 10-year-old man.
I did it! Yay! Oh,
Baked good.
thanks. That's okay. We match. Yay!
Wow. Andy is so sweet.
Gonna cry.
And
Andy
like
is
so
the
emotionally
sweetest little,
supportive.
I think Henry is still like kind of fixated on this bard. It's like something new. It's something
Yeah. We've
different.
got the bar. We've got the arena.
Yeah. So it's probably about like noon, 1-ish. Remember, like Adrien was gonna meet you guys at the fire pit around like 5 or 5:30. So you have like a couple of hours to kill. So what are you guys doing?
If we're going in the general direction, because like the bard's at the end,
Yeah.
like
In
the
the
stage at the
opposite end of the arena, though. So the arena's one way.
Okay.
The
Okay.
bar is like up actually near where that fire pit.
Okay,
if
so
we
we
start moving towards the fire pit first.
We could do the bard and then the arena, or we
Then
could
the
do the
arena?
arena and then the bard.
Either
Because
way.
then we'll be by where we're meeting.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we're being Adrien at the fire.
You're meeting Edward at the fire pit.
Okay, so I think that like Henry wants to talk to the bard, but also doesn't want to go too close to her parents because she is no longer wearing the dress she was supposed to be wearing,
Meanwhile,
and she's holding a wooden battle axe.
meanwhile, Yarrow is like, "Oh, my parents! I should talk to them before I do the arena."
And Henry's like, "Let's go play in the arena before my parents find out I have this and yell at me for it."
Because Adrien said you could.
Okay.
Your tutor, as your tutor, he said you could.
Is Clary becoming this type of influence? Or is
Well,
this
there's-
Adrien?
It's
Just
Adrien.
wondering.
But in Clary's logic, if Clary were to
Yeah,
ask,
you're right. You're
Clary would
right.
say, well, you asked, and Adrien said you could. So
And Adrien is in charge of you guys
Adrien
today.
is in charge. Okay.
I thought we should go to the arena.
Okay. I'm gonna try to see I'm looking in awe at every single one of the like stands that we're passing. Any flowers, any jewelry, I am stopping at.
There are a couple. It's all very different from what you're used to. It's all very it's not super like
Artisan.
fancy. Yeah, it's much more like artisan. A little bit more plain and no jewels, no like big fancy, not a lot of gold. Not a lot of like expensive materials, a lot of like fabric bracelets, leather work, things like that. More mundane is kind of the wrong word, but more mundane.
Yeah. Less flashy.
Less flashy.
I'm like low-key wondering where Prunella is in all this. Because, like, Prunella's, like, so perfect. Like, she might, like, where Prunella is might be where
the
some of
nicest
the nice
nice
stuff
stuff.
is.
I
I don't
mean,
actually know.
Yeah, when it comes to like nice stuff, like this isn't like a place where you're gonna
Yeah.
get like super nice
No,
stuff.
but like the nicer stuff that you're gonna find at the town.
Yeah,
Prunella's
Prunella's
gonna
just
gravitate
like
forward towards.
around.
Just around, okay.
She's just like hanging out.
All good. If I...
So, okay.
Yeah, you do
Oh,
see the nicest things you probably see is there is like a leather worker who's here and has like some like leather work stuff, like some more like leather work like bracers or something like for like combat, some like leather work like wrist guards and things for like archery or hunting, boots, things like that. It's probably the nicest here. It's probably gonna be the leather work.
Okay. Does any of it have any, like, patterns on it? Or just plain old...
No, it's just
Okay.
plain old leather.
I don't think Yarrow would even go to the stand. I mean, she might. But I don't think she'd stay for as long.
Yeah, you're Yarrow.
Yeah. But if there's, like, a florist at any point, I would get a bouquet of flowers.
there's
There are some florists and things, so you can stop by and get like a bouquet of flowers. What kind of bouquet are you looking for, my dear?
Well, if you have any Yarrow, my name's Yarrow, so I think that would be nice. And anything that would go well with that, maybe like a blue bell? I don't know many
I
flowers.
don't have many like medicinal like things like
Right.
herbs or things, but I do have.
We have Yarrow.
And
We'll go there next.
she sort of like rifles through and pulls a bouquet. It's got like some lilies, like some white lilies and some like little like blue like lavender
Yeah.
and things. So she's like, I have this.
Wonderful. Thank you.
So
How
it's
much?
like white and light purple, and she's like, 4 copper pieces.
Do you have change? And Yarrow pulls out a gold.
Is this the first time that Clary's ever seen a gold?
Probably not.
Probably
the
not the first time.
but
it's
it's
rare.
not like a common. I will have to.
You
I
can
have
that's fine.
I have change. I like pull out I have like a couple of copper and a silver or whatever. Like here.
Oh, she takes like the 4 copper pieces. Thank you. What the hell is this child doing with gold? And just like drops the copper
Yarrow was
pieces.
fully ready to be like, oh, you've got the change, I guess I'll give you the gold. But Yarrow will put it away when that is not the expectation.
Okay.
Thank
you.
Come back anytime. Just sort of like waves, and you guys make your way towards the arena.
Yeah, and Henry's kind of like, so like nobody, you're not gonna find much worth that much. Do you have like
But that's
smaller?
What do you mean? That's not very much.
No, it's just like most people aren't gonna have change for a gold. Like,
Well, it's 10 silver.
That's a lot of silver.
yeah, most of the things here are gonna cost like a couple of copper.
So
What?
my dad for the festival gave me this, and I pull out the 1 silver piece that
Oh yeah, me
Adrien
too.
gave me for the festival.
I have like a couple
you
copper
meant-
and a silver.
And you can... Oh.
Yarrow puts a hand on the pouch that is now very obviously like, oh yeah, this has quite a few gold pieces in
Yeah.
it.
Do you know that like kid who brings the $100 bill to school lunch and like everybody else is like $3?
Yeah,
It's
pretty
like,
much.
those $3,
Like a quarter.
the $3 buy you a hell of a lot. We're all kind of like, that's cool and all, but like kind of overkill.
Maybe you should give that to an adult to hold on to, like your dad.
But my dad gave it to me.
Okay, yeah, it's probably safe.
Okay, I'm going to keep going with my day.
You guys make your way down to the
Yarrow has
arena.
no concept of anything worth below a gold.
Yeah.
Henry's a little bit like, damn.
Yarrow's never had anything cost less than a gold in her life.
You guys make your way down to the arena, where you see Nathaniel Bailey, the captain of the guard, is there in like his full like regalia, full like chainmail, full like leather work. You see Alphagor is standing up to the side, sort of like watching some of the kids. And you see there are like a couple other like random townsfolk and like kids, some adults even. There are like adults in there that are just sort of like whacking at each other. You see some of them appear to be somewhat intoxicated. You see there are like some other kids. All like running around. Ikyo, by the way, has like run off at this point, like totally gone off somewhere.
Fair.
He like saw Killian and they like ran off together as like two boys. But you see
That Loki sucks.
Killian Susie.
No, I get it. I just kind of feel bad for Henry.
Yeah. Like that Loki.
Ditched you for the kid with the kids
Well,
and the
you're
new
old.
kid.
It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever.
Fine.
But
He'll have to see you again. You're in his clothes.
there you go.
I am fully
Your
aware.
clothes are in his room.
And you guys make it to the arena.
Alfie!
Hey,
I have a battle axe.
Henry. I see that.
I'm gonna fight in the arena.
I have a knife.
You brandish it at Alphagor, who like leans back a little bit and is like, I see that as well.
This is also my new friend Yarrow. She's also gonna fight in the arena.
It's nice to meet you. I've got a rapier.
Yeah.
Too. And I hold up my halberd.
Andy, good to see you again.
Hi.
It's a new weapon for you.
Yeah, I wanted to. I lent Clary.
He's really good at
my
it.
rapier.
Gotcha. Henry, does mom and dad know that?
Why would they know?
Okay. And he's like half spell. He's like, okay, all right. So you must be
Yarrow Arch.
Caspian and sorry, the adventurer's child.
Yes.
But we're in for a show then, huh? If you're fighting the arena.
We can fight together.
Yeah, you want to fight on the same team, or you want to fight each other?
We can be on
On
team.
guard!
I want to be on.
Oh, you just brandish the battle axe like.
Like it's a fencing sword.
I don't think we're in the arena yet.
Andy, can we be on a team? Let's be on a
You
team.
guys want to fight like 2 and 2?
Well, no, we're not fighting them. I'm assuming we're gonna fight some other kids our age, but yeah. Are we fighting that?
I mean, did you want? You could fight whoever you want here, honestly.
We might be a little outmatched, but I don't know.
Well, this is 2 light weapons and
I've
2 heavy weapons.
Yes.
So pretty even teams to me.
I've never used a rapier against a halberd.
I've
Well-
never used a battle axe against anything. I've never used a battle axe.
Clary's getting a little nervous.
Oh, why don't we give this a try? Do you guys want to try, like, we'll do the older kids against each other and the younger kids against each other and then see
Oh, no.
how we feel?
Yes, sure.
Andy's face
Oh, God.
immediately falls at the idea of fighting Clary.
Or we could
Maybe
not do that.
Andy and Clary can be
Maybe
on a team against a team of other kids our age.
Yeah, okay. All right. All right.
Not addressing that.
Clary pats Andy on the shoulder.
Well, it's not really fighting, right, Andy?
Yeah, but like, I dented the
Well, you're not going to swing that hard.
You're not gonna
Insight
swing
check.
that.
Yarrow is a little worried about her physical safety against Henry with a battle axe, so insight check.
Henry's just so excited.
That one. I'm gonna die.
Fantastic. Okay. So yeah, he's like, all right. Well,
I think Henry somehow found a way to get a sharpened battle axe in here.
okay, so what do we think? Do we think these two? Do you guys want to go, Henry and
Well,
your
if they're
friend?
also doing a team of other people, we should also just be on a team instead of fighting each
And
other.
do it. I mean, you could do that
I don't know.
too.
I mean, I don't want to make you have to immediately come up with some stat blocks of village children. So if it's better,
easier to fight each other.
If it's
I have
easier, I'm
so
sure Clary
many
can be
things,
persuaded to,
guys. Guys
like-
are prepared for anything.
Then let's
All
do
right,
that.
so okay, so he kind of like he's like,
Okay.
all right, we'll do like
It'll be our first fight as a party.
do 4 of you want to go up against 4 other people
Sure.
as like a group?
friends.
My parents say that every good adventurer needs to be in a party.
Okay. I guess.
All right, then I guess we'll do that. So he kind of like gathers you over and looks over at like some of the other kids, and he's like, "Okay, you," and he points to like a young farm boy who's holding like a trident.
Yours was so desperate not to fight Henry.
And let's go with you. And there's like a young girl holding like a short sword, and then he pulls two more boys. One with sort of like a hand axe, and the other one with like a rapier. And kind of pulls them up. And he's like, all right, so it's gonna be the four of you against the four of them. All right. And here's how this is gonna work. You can put all 8 of you like in this ring. Kind of clears the ring out, and Nathaniel kind of like comes over to like help watch. And he's like, all right, so
Henry like waves at Nathaniel.
Nathaniel gives no recognition outwardly, but does like nod at you.
The bro nod.
The bro nod.
The bro nod.
Sort of like nods at you, but does other than that does not like really acknowledge you. And he's like, so we're gonna put the 4 of you, the 8 of you in this ring, and we're not trying to hurt people. So all of you have blunted weapons. He like does go and like check everybody's weapon to make sure that they're like blunted.
Inside check.
But, like no, head aiming.
I believe
Yeah, he's like, there you go. He gets everybody situated in like sort of like some like where he gets everybody like little helmets, like little leather armor helmets, little leather armor like chest plates. And he's like, okay, so here's how this is gonna work. If you get hit, you're out. So try. You want to hit the other person, not too hard. If there's any injuries, someone is going to be in trouble. Whoever injures somebody else is going to be out and like totally disqualified from like anything. And also probably get in a lot of trouble. So don't injure other people. Okay? Control, swing lightly, especially those of you with big weapons. Henry, I'm looking at you. Andy, I trust you. He's like, I'm a little afraid that you're not going to swing that at all. I'm
afraid you're not going to swing it at all. I'm afraid you're going to swing it a little too much.
You are dangerous. You're a little wimp.
So he's like, okay.
He's like, ow.
But like, come on. So like, there you go.
So he's a good judge of character.
There you go. So like, if you get hit, you're gonna be out to try to like dodge. He just specify if you get hit like in the chest area. If you like, he's like arms don't count, legs don't count, head don't hit anybody's head.
You don't have to worry about that.
For those of you players, it's like paintball rules. If you've ever played paintball, so like anything like below the elbows and below the knees don't count.
Yeah.
Head doesn't count. Well, head does count in paintball. In this case, it doesn't because you hit someone in the
So
head
it's
with a
not
blunted
paintball
weapon. They die. So it's like, you know, everything from like the neck to waist. Nothing below the elbows. Nothing below.
Okay, so biceps are fine. That's fair game. Cool.
Yeah, so he's
aiming
like,
for your biceps.
he's like, there you go. So this is gonna work for you guys. Like to do this is we're gonna roll some
Oh boy.
D20s.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh God.
Can I be
For
strategic
what
about
initiative?
this?
Do we have initiative?
What are we rolling
bonuses
for?
or-
Oh, yeah, what are we rolling
Is this-
for?
Simple checks, or is this initiative?
We're gonna roll for initiative.
Ooh,
Okay.
cool.
I forgot.
I'm less scared.
Bonus.
Oh, but I rolled
It's
so
just
well.
dex. It's just your
Just
dex.
dex. Great. In that case, 3.
I have a 16.
Oh, well, -1, 17.
4.
Fantastic.
3. Why couldn't that have been a hit for me?
All right, and then
Yeah, now that I'm like here with this like big
Yeah.
heavy weapon, I'm like, maybe
Henry's like, I just want to fuck
this
some
was
shit
not
up.
a
Let's
good
go.
Here's like, this is what I'm supposed to do. But if
Yeah.
I mess
Claire's
up,
like
I will have dire consequences.
White knuckling her dagger. I mean, she's got the rapier too.
what did you get, Henry?
I got a
She's got better reach
16.
with the rapier.
Up to you.
Okay, so first up in initiative is Yarrow.
I'm going to try to analyze, you know? Whoever has the rapier is the one I'm going for first, because that's the
Great.
person I would know best how to fight.
Yep.
I'm in the full fencing stance, like one arm behind the back.
Wow. No one else is.
I know. And I'm gonna try to stab.
Okay. And this is gonna be like a little bit dual because like they're going to have the opportunity to kind of like hit you back.
I should clarify, I don't have a weapon proficiency. None of us do. I'm just like this.
Yeah.
Hero's just like this.
So how this is gonna work is like, so you're going to attack because you're first, you're gonna attack him. He's also going, if you miss, he's going to make a roll with you.
Okay. What am I
So
rolling?
you're rolling and you're making an attack roll.
Okay.
So I believe a rapier is
Dex.
dex. So you would roll and add your dex proficiency.
So subtract 1.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
Nice.
And again, no proficiency here.
No, there's no weapon proficiency. Y'all
No.
don't have classes.
No. Come on, baby.
Unless you
Roll
have a
as well as you
raise
did on
something.
initiative, baby. 10.
10 hits. Yeah, so you like dart forward with your like nice fencing pose. He like goes to block it, and you slide like right under and hit him like square in the chest. And they're like, "All right, you're out." And he like grumbles in there.
Sorry, can you do that one more time? Thank you.
And as he like stomps off. Next up is the kid with the trident, who in revenge is gonna go after Yarrow. All of your armor classes should be like 10.
Mine is 12.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
How the hell did you get
Because I
12?
have a +2 to Dex.
Yes.
Because I have a 14 in Dex.
And you said I had a 12
Yeah.
instead of
It's-
9.
It's 10 plus your Dex modifier. It's your
yeah.
unarmored armor class.
Exactly, I have
it's not
11
minus
then.
1, right?
No.
It's fine.
No, it's
Thank
fine.
you.
No, it doesn't.
I
It's
don't-
10 plus
It
the right.
doesn't subtract.
Then I should also have.
So he's going. So the guy with the trident is gonna step forward and like
No,
try
I
to.
can't. I need this. Miss. You miss.
He
You
does
miss.
not miss.
No!
So he steps forward with his trident.
Battle axe. Ready to the rescue.
Catches the rapier and just like buckles it back a little bit.
Ooh,
As
that's brutal.
you go to like block the trident, and he catches like the blade between two of the prongs and like pushes it back and like gets you with the 3 prongs. Alphagor's like, you're out.
Okay, I walk off. Yarrow tries very hard not to cry.
And that is Henry's turn.
I think Henry, in like a moment of true emotional insight, sees how upset Yarrow is, and also like I think has potentially picked up on some of the weird parental things going on with Yarrow, just because
If anyone would.
because Henry has the same kind of thing. And whether or not she picked up on everything, I think there is some level of like, she knows that like this moment would be so humiliating for Yarrow because Henry doing what Henry doing right now is going to be so humiliating to her parents for like the opposite but same reason.
Yeah.
And I think Henry's just gonna go full force at this dragon encounter.
Hell yeah.
Okay, by full force, do you mean you're going to not hold back your swing and potentially injure this kid?
Yes.
Go for it, babe.
Flat of the battle axe.
Good
Yes.
Giant smack.
God.
Henry's just gonna go.
Give
Darn.
me a
His
roll.
ass.
If you get,
I got 7.
you miss. You swing and miss, so he is going to get a roll on you.
I hate this trident guy. He's my worst enemy.
And he is going to
I have a nemesis.
hit.
I have an 11. He's still
I gotta
out.
get this guy.
Still hit.
What's his name?
This kid's name.
His name was Jack. J-A-X.
Wait,
Jax
with his reaction? Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
is,
This is like
Yeah, use up your reaction.
This
Yeah,
is like
write
this is
down
like
the
duel.
enemy's
This is like
column.
dueling. So it's like when you came forward, you like swung so far down, he just kind of like stabbed you in the back. And they're like, and Alphagor kind of pulls you aside. Alphagor clocked that you did not hold back that swing, which is why you overbalanced, and fixes you with a knowing look. Up Up next
I go and like
is
stand by here. I'm still holding it. I'm not letting it go.
I'm holding my
it too
rapier.
much.
I think both of us, for once, have a matching sort of look at this guy.
yeah.
I was stand by Yarrow and I was making eyes at this kid, and it's just like, you step off this field, you're fucked.
Listen, Clary would never suggest this. Let's beat him up
Alphagor
after.
grabs you by the back of your shirt and just holds. Next up is Short Sword Guy.
I'm so mad.
Short Sword Guy.
Who's he attacking?
Short Sword Guy is attacking
There's two of us
Andy.
left. The two.
Yeah,
We're getting whooped.
The two older kids
Yeah.
got
I got
absolutely.
one person out.
Short Sword Guy makes a swing
I
at
just-
Andy and
tennis.
manages to hit.
Oh god.
Clary's
We're
like,
getting decimated, gang.
knock me
12
right now.
AC?
I'm rolling like fire.
Do you want to borrow
The
this?
rest of us are rolling like
I
trash.
rolled great.
You did roll great. The rest of us
I
rolled
didn't
like
get to make an
crap.
opposed roll. I just have an AC that's basic.
Yeah, so he swing. The Short Sword Guy manages to like swing and get Andy.
That should count as
Good
level
job.
armor.
And then he's gonna walk off.
He didn't get to use his halberd.
Well, this is
Well,
not
gang,
looking good
we're
for
gonna have
Clary.
another round against each other, right? Clary!
Well, up next actually is so Rapier Guy is out trying to guy. It's like an Axe Guy now who just turns and looks at Clary.
Miss. You're off your game. Miss.
Axe Guy very half-heartedly swings at Clary and misses.
Like a reaction.
Avenge us!
You could make
So I
a reaction.
stab him.
Yeah, so make a roll, make an attack roll.
That's a nat 20. Holy shit.
On a nat 20, I
Let's
think
go!
on a nat 20 I will let this because it's just like a fun friendly duel. So on a nat 20, I think Clary, what are you using? Are you using the rapier?
rapier.
You're using the rapier. So he
Has reach and
half-heartedly swings with the short sword. I think you realize like he's not trying his hardest because you're a tiny cute 10-year-old and he's like at least 15.
Kick his ass.
And everyone else fell so quickly that he kind of like half-heartedly swings. I think you duck, holding the rapier. But Andy gave you this
Gave me
rapier.
this rapier. I've just been acquiring amazing weaponry.
Andy gave you this
From the
rapier.
Willow-Watcher
This
family
is
today.
Andy gave you this rapier so that he could try something different, and he lost immediately upon
He
stepping into
never
the
got to
ring.
use it.
And I think that Clary, on that nat 20, you duck under the short sword, come up, stab the short sword guy in the chest, and then in a move
It was
you've
the axe
only
guy, right?
yeah, this is the axe guy. And then in a move that you've only ever seen like Adrien do, pull the short sword back
Or the rapier.
Rapier.
or the rapier back, spin around and stab under your other arm
Yes, bitch!
into the short sword guy.
Oh my god.
Uh, in a move with far more dexterity
God.
than I think Clary has ever realized that Clary possesses.
Yay. Oh my god.
And stab a short sword guy as Nathaniel yells, "Oh!" gesturing at the two boys. The short
And I
sword guy
still
who
have an
is
action left.
yeah,
It's still
the,
not your turn.
It's about
It
to
will
be.
be.
It's about to-
Because
I'm the last in the
Trident Guy is
order.
the only one left.
yeah. As short sword guy is like now be like, "That's not fair." Like
Kill him.
that was poor, and they're like, "You're out. You got got." And it is just you and
Kill him.
Trident guy left in the ring.
I'm not friendly inclined.
Yeah, and you also, and I believe you're still holding the dagger as well.
Yeah, I think I have the
Dual
dagger.
wielding.
I think so.
Dual wielding. All right, give me a roll on Trident guy.
Oh man.
Come on, baby.
Oh
Come on,
shit.
babe.
Nope, that's not. That's a 6.
Okay, so you missed Trident guy. Give me an intimidate check.
Ooh.
The most
On
intimidating
Trident
10-year-old
guy.
you've ever seen.
That's a nat 20. It's like,
Clary's on fire! Oh my
fire.
I'm like,
Now you
beats the dagger of a 10-year-old!
Even fumbling even fumbling that
I
attack
think I
on
just like do a
Trident
swipe,
Guy.
just like I'm emboldened and I just
Yeah,
do this
even
completely
fumbling your
non-tactical
attack
swipe.
on Trident Guy. Even fumbling your attack on Trident Guy. You, having watched you rapier and his two friends, sure,
Yeah.
you still have the dagger as like you come up when you kind of fumble your slash
Yeah.
at him.
This is
He's
you're not
going
supposed
to make
slash with
he's going to like forego his reaction, which is also like used. But he kind of like stumbles back, looks at you, and is going to make this next roll with disadvantage. As he's like,
Clary,
I
win it for
don't
us!
know what to do.
Waiting for us, baby!
And that is below 10 on both fronts.
I cannot
and
yell
it
that
is-
loud.
And Clary, he steps forward and like goes to like stab at you again, and I think he misses. You get to decide what make your reaction roll.
I
Oh
am.
yeah, you've had your turn.
Oh my
You have your
God.
reaction back.
Yeah, so I think the reaction is.
No, you make it.
Oh,
It's
make
like
attack.
yeah, you,
I'm just trying to figure out which one I do it with, but we're not doing damage, so it doesn't
make a
matter.
roll and we'll figure it out.
Oh, that's a 9.
A 9 does not do it, but you do manage to, like, as he stabs, you do manage to, like, get your dagger, like, in the tines of the trident and, like, catch the base with the hilt of the dagger and, like, push it up above your head.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
So I'm like, we're stabbing. We're
stabbing with the rapier.
If I
I'm in
miss this,
awe.
if I miss this,
You got this. You got this.
You've got this.
Does she have advantage?
do I
You
have
instantly gain
advantage?
proficiency.
Everyone's
Is
cheering.
bound.
Consider how cool it would be. Consider the
how-
2 nat 20s.
That is true.
And,
he
like,
is
he's
intimidated.
holding the
yeah,
weapon
you
and
know,
it's up.
I'll give it with advantage.
Oh my god! And does a 10 hit?
A 10 does hit. So you like come up and you stab
You're
forward and
jumping
get
up
him
and down. All
right in the
decorum's
chest
on.
with that rapier. And Nathaniel
You know,
yells,
beautiful in line. No, it's not beautiful in line.
Nathaniel's
It's only
like,
a 10.
you're out, and the winner is Very Sage Truehammer, and everyone is like erupting. You see your parents who are like here are just like clapping. You see Prunella next to them who's like reappeared is like. Wow.
She's so refined. She would
Corey's
never
like-
get me, Rena.
Corey doesn't know why they're clapping, but he's like,
Corey's just like,
you see your parents like clapping and cheering. You see Balwin and Isafina are here, and they're like, yeah.
oh my god.
And you look over and see, like, standing off next to his very short wife, you see Adrien, who sort of like gives you a smile and a nod, knowing that you'd been uncertain with these weapons and how like how you felt so you felt weird holding two things that like dwarves don't carry weapons like this.
Yeah.
And he saw that, and he looks at you, makes eye contact across the field, and just gives you a nod and a smile.
And I nod back and I, lift up the stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clary's like so happy right now. This is like
Fan
incredible validation
fucking
for her.
tastic.
This is probably the first time she's like had success with something like this.
Maybe.
So
And what a
Well, she's-
time to be successful.
yeah, I am athletically inclined. Is Yeah.
And yeah, so you guys did your thing. Everybody's
amazing. Oh my god.
like cheering, like what a good time. You had 2 nat 20s. Jesus.
Yeah.
Right after one another too. It was like one right
Yeah.
after the other.
What a turnaround.
That
What
was-
are you rolling for?
I am never gonna like. I don't know if I'll be able to like do that because I might have peaked in session. What is it? 2?
Damn.
God.
But yeah, and you guys like spend the festival like running around having a good time. You guys are bolstered by that, even though it wasn't like your team won. You won.
I got one person out.
You got
But
a
you guys
person
still
out,
have
yeah.
you guys still
I
have
got
the
the
weapons.
I think that Henry
Yes.
has that like
Yes.
determination.
First blood.
Like I just
First
need
blood.
to get to use
Yeah.
that. Like
I think I see
Clary's
this and I'm a
willing
bit
to
disappointed
enthusiastic.
too. Do you want a spa?
yes.
Can you show me? Because, yeah.
I mean, maybe
I don't-
you should be showing me, but yes.
Well, I don't really know how to use this, and I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to slash with it, which is something that I did do.
Clearly it worked.
Well, that one didn't know. But yes.
Alfie, do you know how to use a battle axe?
Yeah.
Can you show me?
Henry, I mean,
Alfie, come on.
Mom and Dad.
It'll be just like when you used to teach me in the backyard. And in the woods.
Having it in front of all of us.
All right, fine. I can't do it for long, though. I have to work today.
Henry, like, throws her arms around her brother.
All right, you get 5 minutes. And he does teach you. He shows you, like, how to use some stuff and, like, really teaches you.
If you're busy, instead, I guess I'll spar with Clary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Clary is
Yeah.
very eager to
So it's
learn from the
It's
expert.
the same deal. You guys roll initiative to see just who moves first.
2? Actually, sorry, that's a -1, so a 1.
That is initiative. That's an 18.
You're really boldened.
Yeah,
I'm so emboldened.
so Clary, you move first. You make the first attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna imitate a stance that I've seen before, that I've seen Andy do before, and I'm gonna try to lunge and be out of frame of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just take a stab at Yarrow, literally.
Take a stab at me.
So,
Oh my god.
okay. This might have to go in reverse dice jail, frankly, because that is an 18.
Too good. Okay.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Well, we're not in a arena match. We're sparring.
You're just sparring? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
I don't want to
Yeah.
really
Yeah,
hit you though.
You're
so-
meant to hit me.
Yeah, but I just
Yeah.
tap ya.
Yeah. Yarrow would not go in front of a crowd right now.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
Very good. Eight.
Total?
Yeah, well, I rolled a 9,
yeah.
and that's
Oh.
-1.
Your dex is
Yeah. Oh, I have a 9 dex. We've been through this.
yeah.
Yeah, and your
it's
armor class
-1.
is 10?
11.
11, so that is
Yeah,
going
miss
to
out.
miss.
Miss out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Clary, I guess, is known to be dexterous.
This
so-
is why I'm not
yeah.
in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys just sort of like go back and forth like
I
this
just need
for
to
a
see if I
while.
get one. I just need at least one more round to see if I can get a hit
Okay.
in.
Henry's gonna try with you next, see if.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that.
There we go.
There we go. See,
I-
that's
Let's
that's a
I
5.
yeah.
You successfully
parry.
You successfully parry that,
No.
How'd you do that?
and then you miss again.
Yes.
Perhaps now Henry wants to try with Yarrow.
Oh boy. I'm doing different dice.
Yeah. I guess this
Do you
kid
wanna go
cannot get
first?
hit.
If you want to let Yarrow
Yeah.
go first, Yarrow can go first.
Okay. I'll roll my attack. No! I'm doing really bad with this rapier. My heart's not in it.
Henry really took to heart the like this is a thing that ends a fight, and so Henry really doesn't want to make the first move with it.
Okay, well I miss anyway.
Yeah,
This is not a good day for you.
what's that, Twitter?
So remember how I'm the kid of these famous adventurers, right? And how I'm
on
not
a-
good at
first
these
name
on a
things.
in your
nat
town,
20
you're nervous. Everyone. You know.
Yarrow.
We're just not going to tell your
Yarrow,
parents
give
about
me a
any of
dexterity
this.
save.
Oh no.
6.
You get knocked flat on your ass by the flat side of this broadsword that hits you. Battle axe that hits you.
Are you okay?
And Adrien comes over and he's like, "Wow, you guys are looking really good."
I immediately check to see if there's grass stains on my pants. Like this sort of brings me a bit back to reality.
And Adrien comes over and he's like, "Wow, you guys are looking really good out there. Clary, you did fantastic."
Thank you.
Yeah, have you tried out that scimitar yet?
No, I left it in your training grounds.
Oh right, forgot.
Do you want to try with that?
Sure.
You can try hitting me with that.
Yeah, I'm sure they
I'm
have a
starting to
scimitar
think
here.
it's the dice
I'll
tray,
take-
not our dice.
Yeah,
No, because this one has been.
It's my dice tray.
I know.
This one has been doing a terrible job for me today, and this
Yeah.
one has not been very
Okay,
good.
I'll
It's just
take
this
a scimitar.
one.
and
Yeah,
It's
I'll
just
he's like,
try.
I'm sure they have like a
excellent.
scimitar here.
My
Yeah.
dice are in
rolled in
purgatory. I was
Right.
doing good in dex today.
No,
Here, this
yeah.
is the one that's been treating
It's
me really
fine.
well.
Yeah, so he like goes over and like picks
Yeah.
up one of the blunted scimitars and kind of like shows you how to use
Henry,
it.
like,
extremely well.
Hoists the battle axe, but
Yeah.
she's kind of
And
like.
he sort of shows you how to use this a little bit. He
No.
sort I'm not done yet.
Good.
He sort of shows you how to use it.
That's in dice roll too.
He's like, it's a little bit different than.
I can't. I'll curse them.
He's like, it's a little bit different than a rapier. It's not like a
It's
stabbing.
actually thematically appropriate for Yarrow.
Yeah, he's like, it's not a stabbing weapon. It's not like a lunging weapon. This is like a slashing weapon. So you can stay back a little bit. Try not to. I think what you're doing is when you lunge forward with that, if you will allow me to talk, I think you have a tendency to overbalance a little bit. You lunge forward quite a lot. Try, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing.
I'll try harder.
You don't have to try hard. You can just try something different, Yarrow. There's nothing wrong with getting things wrong. Alright? It just means that we try again. And sometimes we try something different. Right? Alright. And he kind of picks up the scimitar. He's like, right, so this is like a slashing weapon. So you kind of like puts it in your hand. He's like, don't like lunge with it. And he kind of like comes around behind you and like holds your hand with it. And he's like, so what you do? And he like shows you like the slashing. He goes, come with it. So you keep your back straight, your body straight, and you use your legs to move forward and slash with that, like that.
Like a dance.
Like a dance. It's much more like a dance than I find. I have a hard time with rapiers too. I'm not gonna lie. Stabbing weapons, I have a hard time with it. I feel like I overbalance. I feel like I move too far forward. My shoulders go out from above my hips, and I feel like I fall forward. When I have a slashing weapon like a halberd or a scimitar, I feel more in control of it.
I mean, I'm usually much better. I got the first person out in the...
I saw it. You did a great job. You did a fantastic job. I mean, truly brilliant, honestly. One of the best things I saw all day here, other than, of course, Clary. But one of the best things that I saw here. But it's also okay to try something new, or want to try something new. Alright? So what do you say we give this one a shot, huh?
Yarrow does not understand winks at all, so she just goes, okay.
Right. Do you want to try against Henry, or do you want to try against me?
Whatever would be best.
Alright, well, why don't you try against me first,
Okay.
alright?
Yarrow sort of brushes herself off. It's still kind of sore from landing really hard. He probably has a bruised tailbone.
Yeah, he picks up like a blunted short sword.
Nat 20?
Oh, that's fair.
He picks up a blunted
held
short
my
sword and he's
stride.
like, all right, come on.
Be good to me. Be good to me. Come on. Let me try something new.
Hey! 13!
And you swing, Adrien goes to move, and you hit Adrien, like, right in the chest. And he's like, well, there you go. Brilliant. You got me.
That was awesome.
That was so cool.
Thanks.
And he's like, you want to try against Claire, Henry now?
Mm-hmm.
Yarrow is fully terrified of Henrietta.
If you don't want to, that's fine.
Of course I want to.
And I make a swing, and I get a nat 1.
I was kidding.
It's okay. Henry's nice.
Uh-huh.
Well, you beat me, and that's something. You know how many people can say that they've ever beaten me in a fight?
Well, probably Andy.
No.
Not me.
4 people in the whole continent of Erith that can say they beat me in a fight. And you're one of them.
Yarrow does not know what to do with herself. She, goes, beat red and is just like,
Okay, well, thank you. We should really go see what the rest of the festival is like.
Yeah, and you guys run off.
Easy, do you want
fine.
to try? Andy is having a bunch of feelings right now. He got out immediately.
Does Andy want to try?
And when Clary did so well, he felt this huge surge of pride, like, that's my best friend, immediately followed by, and she's using my sword, and my dad is proud of her. And, he's trying really hard as he's like watching Henry like get better and like Yarrow
Andy, do you
like
want to try?
have this moment with his dad. He's trying really, really hard. He is proud of his friends, but he's also like,
Yeah.
I stepped out of where I was comfortable and it immediately didn't work for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Andy,
make an
do you-
insight check to see if I'm clocking any
Yeah.
of this.
I think Henry just asked if Andy wants to try.
This was it's an 18. So do
Yeah,
I clock
100%.
most
You
of this?
see, like, probably every part of that except what happened immediately after you won because you were like,
Yeah.
so.
So in that case, I think it's an appropriate time for Clary to go over and give Andy a hug. You know? And
He's
just
gonna
like,
hug
you
her
know,
back.
say, thank you, Andy. I couldn't have done this, like, I couldn't have done it without you. Like,
You did so good.
thank you for letting me use your sword, because it made me feel like you believe in me.
I do believe in you. You did.
I believe in you.
You did so good.
You did good too.
Andy, do you want to go?
Yeah. Sure.
You want to fight me or Henry here?
Or somebody else.
Or
Doesn't
somebody
have
else.
to be me.
I'll fight Henry.
The two heavy weapons. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
let
let
Andy
a light
go
weapon
first.
against a heavy weapon. I mean, that's sort of difficult
Henry's
for a
gonna let
spot.
Andy go first, and she's going to like do that by going like, "You go first. This is a weapon that ends a fight."
I mean, so. Andy's just gonna ignore the fact that Adrien said that about halberds and like.
I was talking about both, but yeah.
like
with a halberd.
He had a halberd
He
in
had a
his hand
halberd
that he
in his
said.
hand.
So funny.
Andy's just gonna ignore that. Natural one, but I re-roll those.
Yes, thank God.
Halflings. Get her,
And
Andy.
that's a 4.
Okay,
You
I'm
may
gonna
Assist by cheering
Let's see
him
what
on.
my magic dice tray gives you. Oh, you rolled out of it.
I
That's
rolled
why you
out of
got
it.
bad.
I got a no. The dice tray curses me. I did get
That's right. Yeah.
because that's a strength, so I got
The
5.
dice tray
Okay.
gave and the
Okay,
dice
both
tray
of you
taketh
miss.
away.
Andy, you're up again.
Okay, that's an 18.
Yes, that hits. That absolutely hits.
Yeah, I just come back with the halberd and like I hit, but at the last moment I'm like going through the swing. I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I missed her. I'm gonna do it. I'm like, everyone's being so impressive. I also want to be impressive. And at like the last second, I still hit you, but I like massively pull back because I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna hit my friend.
Andy.
But you do manage to get Henry.
Yeah.
Good job. That was wonderful. That was so impressive. You're new at this weapon.
Cool.
I
Wonderful.
like
job.
this one.
Good fight.
Henry's like, I like this
And you guys like can pass the rest of the day or so, like just like
we go
messing
back to
Do
around.
a bard to investigate?
Yeah.
The bard to
Yeah.
investigate.
Well, I mean, you guys spend like a while, and then like Edward, when it gets to be like kind of
We
like
spar
Edward like
for a
looks at the
while.
sky,
Yeah, we
and
spar
he's
for a
like, oh,
while.
we should
Yarrow
get
even has some more than one hit.
yeah.
And I'm saying that, not rolling for it, because it's a narrative.
Yeah, and
Yes.
he's like, all right, guys, I think it's time for us to head back to the fire. You guys did so well, though. It was truly amazing.
Henry's like streaked in dirt. Her like pigtails are like massively coming undone.
If we've been sparring for a while, there is a moment of pure dread then that sort of settles over Yarrow as I look at how messed up like my braids are, as I see there's like some scuffs on my
I mean,
clothes.
Henry hasn't been trying all that hard to not be in the dirt. So
Yarrow got caught up in the moment. I
Yeah,
think.
as Adrien like sort of like shuffles all of you guys like back towards the center
Do you
of
want me
town.
to braid your hair? It's all undone.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, so Clary's gonna, not as neatly or as tightly.
Yeah, I think Yarrow's a
Cypress
little
does
not
it.
used to the fact that it is so loose and like once it's braided keeps like checking to see if it's actually still braided.
It's like nice though. It's like
Yeah.
cute. It's like
my old dress is still in
it's less severe.
Did everyone hear that?
That would be great. Thank you.
Gil has Edward gives no reaction.
I
I just like grab Yarrow's
Yeah.
hand to like
Yarrow
drag her.
does not realize I'm going to meet your parents in your dress.
Yeah,
She's
just
not
like
home. She's being sabotaged.
Yeah, so you guys.
I know. You're so concerned about your
Yeah,
clothes.
so-
And Henry was like, I have a clean dress and you
feels
Yeah, so you guys change,
Yeah.
you guys go back, and you guys do like meet everybody back at the
It's so hard to do her to like perform well with the reputation, and it's going to meet the most important people in the town in their child's clothes.
Yeah. So you
I
guys,
need to understand that. I'm doing it anyway.
yeah, so you guys go back. You get changed, Yarrow, you guys come back, and you guys all meet up like around the campfire, where Adrien sort of like shuttles all of you together. And you look up and you see your parents like up on that stage again. You see your parents are up there as well. There's like people are eating, there's like a whole feast going on. As it starts to get like darker and darker. And you see Cuthbert stand up. As he's like, hi, welcome everyone to the Festival of Light this year. We have a couple of special honored guests with us, if you're unaware, including Cyprus and Caspian Arch, two of Irith's most profound adventurers. You see they sort of like wave as there's like a polite clapping. I'm sure as many of you here know, this is an important festival here for those of us in Embers Hollow as a time before the planting season. The time, a day of rest before we continue and our lives go back to what they have been. A day of just fun and revelry and joy. We do have a special guest with us here this year. And he sort of gestures finally to this man who's seated up here in the bright, brilliant blue. His hat is now off, revealing like thick, like black hair that's kind of like styled. And he's like, and sort of like gestures for him to like stand up. And you see this man stands up and sort of like waves. And he's like, hello. My name is Varric. I'm a bard, believe it or not. You see there's a bit of a like chuckle through the crowd as he sort of like gestures.
Do I know the name Varric?
You do not. He sort of like gestures to himself and in his getup. And he's like, I'm sure as many of you know, this is an important festival, not just for a town such as yourself, but for all of Irith. But the question here is, do you know why we have this festival? Oh, I see some nodding in the crowd.
Clary's just like...
As you see, like, Mohammed and Jason's, like, nodding. You see Adrien, like, looks at you and nods. And you guys are sort of, like, towards the front of the crowd. So as Andy's nodding, he, like, gestures to you.
Oh! I, like, stand up. Nice and tall. And I'm like, this is the Festival of Light, and it celebrates the conquering of darkness by the forces of the light, led by servants of our Lord, the One Voice Maricor. And I like smile at my dad.
He gives like an approving nod.
And then I sit down.
Clary briefly wonders if maybe Mr. Tibbets is one of these servants of Maricor.
This
That
is
would-
a thought that
That would
passes.
fit all of this together in a logical way
Yeah.
to her.
And he goes, that is an excellent explanation, young man. Are you yourself a practitioner of the Church of Maricor?
Of course, my dad's the minister here.
Ah, of course, Adrien, we met earlier. Well, you see, that what you say is true. There is truth to that. However, it's not the whole story, if you will. And you see, like, as he does, like, the fire pit, you see he, like, reaches out his hand, and you see the flames spark in the fire pit in front of you guys. And, of course, like, the whole crowd. And the smoke starts rising. Like, thick and black, like, as the sun's starting to go down a little bit. So, like, this thick black smoke starts coming up and starts forming images in front of you. And he's like, because the real story is something a little stranger than that. And as he speaks, you start to see that the smoke starts like in like that weird, like not stringy. Stringy is a bad word, but in that like weird, like elongated, like way, starts like forming out the picture, these images as he begins to speak. As he speaks, come gather round to hear my tale, where darkness falls and light prevails. Though history forgot the rhyme, I'll tell you of this darkened time, when brave brothers few fought to keep the world from falling to endless sleep. So heed my words, and you shall know what sorrow fell, both friend and foe. Before the light beheld the coast, a shadow lurked, untamed and cursed. Laid out upon a broken land, it oft brought forth its darkened hand. The people there, all filled with fear, looked long for aid, both far and near. For many years all hope had passed, as none could tame that darkened mass. Man will fall, was the hopeless cry. Now what are we to do but die? And die they did, those hopeless men, brave knights and soldiers lost again. Then 8 brothers stood for the rest, and vowed to put the dark to test. They spoke of knowledge yet unknown, a secret each could claim to own. The eldest knew of magic true, whose power crumbled stone and threw the world asunder, cracked askew. Second, saw a far distant sight, a future filled with hopeful light. Thirdly, spoke with a tragic tongue, words of power, constant hum. A noble cause, he shouted loud, so let the bells of war resound. Fourth, could tell the truth with lies, create false light and let it fly. 5 held up his mystical shield, and vowed to keep his brother's field. Next, 6 could summon soldiers strong, to fight within that greatest throng. 7 unbound by what has been, to change the world to make their win. The youngest held the greatest burden, decisions over life uncertain. So in that dark and eerie glow, those brothers 8 then met their foe, an enemy they could not see. They thought that light would be their key, but shadow found another way. The darkness yet would have its say. The brothers 8 it could not touch, but one of blood could their hearts clutch. So shadow proved a worthy foe, it found a weakness deep below, for in the heart of that last son, a dream of power had begun. With honeyed words and sweetened lines, the young one found the dark was fine. And so amidst the shadowed flood, he turned against his loving blood. He slew the 6th and claimed his gift, and with a callous touch did shift the tides of earth to his turn, and watched the darkened land now burn. Then 8th gave his power dear, to shake the world of men with fear, as Shadow's curse now gave the call, to summon forth all those that fall, to walk once more and fell their friends, and into death the world descends. And so those left then watched in awe, as 8 became the shadow's maw, by which it swallowed cities whole, and brought the world to its control. The 6 then fled to deepened wood, their courage shaken, well and good. But 3rd stood true and spoke with heart, let not this sadness break us part. We have our job, let's not forget, our youngest now must pay his debt. So 5 and 7 then did think, the brothers left upon the brink would need a place to stand on guard. from which the shadow would be barred. Their lives they willingly then trade for stone and shield, a castle made. There those left would now hold the front, and in false light could plan their hunt. Finally, there were but 4, the others all been lost to war. They stood within their hallowed cage and looked upon death's darkened stage. The eldest had a secret plan, kept from brothers lest it be banned, a sacrifice yet to be shed, for with blood spilt a blinding red, the youngest soul could then be grasped and sealed within a hallowed clasp. And so on field of battle met the brothers few, no winner set, and with broad stroke from gleaming sword, eldest severed the shadowed cord. The younger fell a broken man, quickly sealed by the shaking hand. But with the fall of shadow's curse, in dark the eldest was immersed, and so he fell with younger two, in his own cage was trapped anew. And so the dark retreated, gone, and light broke free, bringing dawn. But brothers 3 could not rejoice, or half of 8 had lost their voice. They walked once more to castle's stand, and looked upon their newborn land. Those lonely 3 saw time pass by, marked with light as trees grew high. The sun shone bright and stars aligned, that shadowed time was left behind. Their song unsung and story lost, the world forgot that deadly cost. But here I sit to tell you true, the story of those noble few who banished dark and ended night, and gave their lives in name of light. And there's like a smattering of applause as he finishes, as the smoke, which had been like, once again, like the smoke had been like sort of illustrating the story in front of you, petered out, and the flames erupt up into like this massive like eruption of fire before dying down. You all look so stunned.
The sheer number of notes I took on that,
I immediately
hand
look
cramp.
at Adrien as I'm like, A, so sad about this story about brothers turning against each other, and B, there was like no mention of Maricor in that, and I just like immediately like, I'm on, but also like, what? And I just look at Adrien.
There are a couple of different stories about where this festival comes from. This happens to be one of them. That's all. It's just a story. It's just a story.
Insight checking you.
Actually, yeah, give me insight checks.
All of us?
If you would like.
I do.
Sure.
If
I
you
would
would
like.
like. But specifically since Yarrow
I
asked
think
it.
Andy is
No.
specifically...
Ooh,
6.
16.
No, I got like an unnatural
Inside?
1.
Oh, no.
Been there.
No,
It's
18.
so sad.
Sorry. 18.
On an 18, so you hear Adrien sort of like offhand. This is like people are like cheering
Probably aided
still
by my
and like
skepticism
and like
belief in the
coming up to
squirrels.
talk to Varric.
Andy is
Um,
going to
wasn't
take the
it?
comfort and...
This is
Yeah,
this
Andy
was
takes the
the
comfort.
third brother.
The two of you, but you on that, you said it was a 19.
18.
On an 18, you hear that sort of like offhanded, it's just a story. It's just a story. And you don't insight Adrien, but you look up to where Varric is standing as like people are talking, and you see that Varric heard that. You're not standing like that far away from, and you look up and you see that Varric is like looking at Adrien and looks at you and just gives you a little wink.
Clary's interest is now peaked.
Yeah, before like returning to a conversation that he was having with like somebody else who like walked up to him and was like, "Oh my god, let's talk about that."
Yeah. No, Clary was spellbound through the whole thing, I think. And now with the eye contact and the way she's like, I have to know more.
Yeah. And everybody's sort of like, people are like returning back to like what they were doing. People are like going up to Varric and like talking to him. as like music starts to play again. This appeared to be like sort of a big thing kind of at the end of the night. Do you guys want to talk to Varric?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Henry kind of pushes her way through.
Yeah, I'll follow them.
Yeah, Clary also hella wants to talk and is formulating plans to perhaps sneak into the library. If,
I also want to go to the library.
Yeah, we have to go to the library, and Clary will do anything to get in.
Yeah. So you guys push. If you guys push through, do you guys like give it a minute, or do you just go like right
No, I think
to
Henry
him?
just goes.
If Henry doesn't, I'll follow.
Yeah,
Cool.
Clary also follows.
Yeah, he's just sometimes he's like stepped down off the stage now, so he's just sort of like talking.
Because here's the thing, I think Henry heard a lot of things in that speech. I think Henry heard a lot of things that Henry, like, there was a lot of, like, mystical things. Brothers and shadow and dark and, like, Henry is not really a mystical person. What she did here was that there is a castle. There is a place that I can go to.
Andy's a little bit scared. He is gonna follow them, but he's
Yeah.
gonna grab Adrien's hand and like drag him with.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No!
We're exploring heterodoxy here. We can't have wet blanket Edris.
Wet blanket.
Not being wet blanket. Listen, we respect him. We just know that he's
go with your
like
friends. Like
we can't bring the priest. To talk
he
about
does
that.
kneel down to your head, and he's like, Andy, it's just a story. Right? There are many different stories about why this festival exists. Right? It's just a story. There's no need to be afraid. All right, Maricor will guide you. All right.
It was like low key
It's
a
just a
scary story for
story.
a kid.
He just puts like a kiss to your forehead before he like goes back to his
I'm gonna run off
conversation.
after my friends.
I
Yeah.
also have to note, you were, Henry was like, oh, there's a castle, there's a place. What Yarrow sort of zones in on in all of this, other than like, probably two things. One is the different powers that everyone was said to have had. Quite like is very intrigued by all the different powers there, and then also hears there's a clasp and is like, that's an artifact. That's what quests need.
Yeah, and so you guys push your way through. Varric is now down off the stage talking to a bunch of people, and it's just like chatting as you guys push your way through. As you guys like come up, like the people he was just talking to do sort of like wander away, so it's just kind of like you guys in front of him.
So Henry literally stands in front of him in this dirty ass shirt that isn't hers, does not fit her, trousers that are not hers, boots that her hair is wild, there's twigs and dirt, and like, she is holding this like blunted wooden battle axe in one hand, like at her side. She looks this man dead in the face. I want to know where the castle is.
And that is the end of episode 2
my God.
of The Hallowed Dark, Act 1, Years of Light. See you next time.
I fucking love it. Yes! God, that was